Hyperion by Dan Simmons is one of the most unique and original stories I've ever read in my life. I think what Dan Simmons has done with this book is created a truly timeless piece of art. And if you are a lover of sci-fi or even classic literature, I think this book needs to be on your TBR. As many of you might know by now, Dan Simmons just passed away. He actually passed away as I was wrapping up this book, which is very crazy, very sad timing. But I truly believe that his name and the art that he's created with this book is going to live on for a long time to come. I think he's done something really special here and really unique, which I haven't seen done in almost any other literature that I've read, which is take something, which is the Canterbury Tales, that is already highly successful and redefine it not only to fit a genre that is so different, an epic sci-fi futuristic space pilgrimage, but also make it better, in my opinion. I think it's more readable. I think it's more atmospheric. And the reason I call this a piece of art and not a book is because, one, it really feels like you're watching a painting at times. The way his prose quite literally paint the picture. They're so picturesque, so atmospheric. It just feels like you're there looking at a sunset over a planet that you've never been on before. And two, because I think that the strength of this book doesn't lie in the actual story or the plot itself. It lies in the subtleties, the nuances of these characters, of this world, of the uniqueness of it, of the oddity of it, of how just different this book is. I think that's what makes this art so beautiful. It feels like you're just looking at Dan Simmons' mind through this creation that he made. The story is about 6 pilgrims who are sent on a pilgrimage to a planet called Hyperion in a last-ditch effort to save their society from an invasion of an alien race. And like I said, it's not really about this plot. You don't really know what's going on at the beginning. And for me, at least, I didn't really know what was going on at the end. It's about these characters and their stories. All these stories are so different in the themes that they cover that I could talk about them forever. But there are 2 stories that I want to touch on briefly. One is one of the characters, Saul Weintraub's story about his daughter who is aging backwards, not only physically, but also through time. This story hit me so hard. I still have not stopped thinking about this story. It is so good. It is one of the best things I have ever read. That story specifically almost made me cry, and I do not cry at books, but that story is so sad. It's so good. You just feel so deeply for Soul and his family and his daughter, Rachel. I won't get into spoilers, but it is just, if this book doesn't sound good to you, read it just for that story alone, please. That story is one of the best short stories I've ever read.